Hello everyone, this is Clucloid here with Says No Data. Alright, we are connected. This is Clucloid here with Retro Age Gaming, and welcome to our first segment of our playthrough of Twilight Princess HD. Now, we had tried playing this the other night, but we ran into some issues. We ran into a bug where I think it blacked out during a screen transition, during a scene, and we had to completely exit the game, go back in to progress. And then we went into a house and it just completely froze up. It was just pitch black. Apparently, in troubleshooting, the issue was the Linkle mod I was using was not compatible with the PC port of Twilight Princess. Now, excuse me, the updated version of the mod, which we've now got installed, apparently works with the PC port, but there still is no way to install directly on the PC port. You would have to already have it installed on your GameCube game that you use for porting to PC beforehand, which of course has your header mismatch and everything. The disk image doesn't exactly match, but it works that way. It did say that this version that we are using is, from what they saw, was working. But apparently the one I was using before did not work. So that's good. We should be able to play start to finish. One thing I did notice, there is in the patch notes it said that I don't know if this was the case with an older version or not, but apparently one of the audio tracks is corrupted. It's going to be apparently in the rowboat minigame or whatever. Aside from that, everything else should be functioning fine. So mods we are going to be using is going to be the Linkle mod. We're using the 4K mod, which is by, is it Henrico or Henrico? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So we're using the 4K mod, the Linkle mod, and I accidentally tapped my mic as I'm reaching for my water. Sorry about that. On top of using these two mods, we are also going to be using as a mod for, there's some cut dialogue from the end of the game, which has been restored. So those are the three mods that we are going to be using for this playthrough, and I'm really excited to, get into it. Now that we troubleshoot everything should be working. Let's dive into it, shall we? So I have up here, we're going to create a new quest log. Sorry if we're doing this kind of late. I know it's a bit late, but classes for me just started. It's really just the welcome course. I have a week to finish before we really start diving into classes. Finally getting some college in there. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Linkle. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it is Castletown, a community far bigger than our little village. Far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. Can't use someone else's eyes. Well, there goes that idea. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. Look how smooth. Excuse me. I wish I remembered the name of the developer of the Lego mod. I would be sure to share that, but I actually do not remember. Unfortunately, this means we have to do the goat herding minigame again. See, this is how you get a girl's attention. Just ask her to go herd goats with you. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. Whoopsie. Hitting my headphones on the wall. Bring Epona with me. That is a great idea. The game sounds really quiet. I'm gonna increase that there. Is that better? Yeah, I believe so. We're gonna go bring Epona with us. Just 1 second. You got it. Let's go. We are going to get this taken care of. Gotta go herd some goats. I had heard about some goats. Excuse me. Wardon Ranch. Why, yes, it is. It is a Linkle. Yeah, we can do that for you. Let's... get this done. Go in. Looks like I can hurt him too. Someone, get in there. Yeah, you better run, both of you. Get in there. There we go. Piece of cake. Well, lo and behold, I am tired of riding, so let's get back to the village. You want to say yes? I believe this is one of the places where it crashed out last time. Is it doing it again? Okay then. I almost wonder if it has to do with... Let me actually look at this. I have this here. I wonder if I go into these files here, does it also contain that same folder? It does. That has got to be the reason why. So the mod includes a BMGRES file, but that is also the file needed for the restoration of text at the end of the game. And so me injecting that second mod on top of it, that's probably what's causing it to do that. I probably will either have to sacrifice the Linkle mod or the restoration mod. So do we want to see the restored text at the end of the game, or do we want the Linkle mod? Which one do we choose? Let me fix this in real time here. So we are going to set to another scene, and I am just going to open up my modding tools here, and we are going to swap this file back. So there is not going to be restored text at the end of the game. We will sacrifice for the Linkle mod. Are we voting to sacrifice Linkle or keep Linkle? So I'm gonna import my, okay, here it is right here, actually. We can import the Linkle files. Okay, then the only one I should have to replace is going to be that file under MSGUS, the BMGRES arc. That is what is hanging it up. Let me go in here under this tab, and we are going to replace that file. Replace file. Let me get the replacement file real quick. Sorry for troubleshooting this in real time. I didn't want to cancel and put this off for another stream yet again. Here it is. The BMGRES arc. That is what we need to replace. Okay, so now we can export this over the exact file we were using. It already exists. Replace it, yes. Cannot export in over the currently open one. It's not currently open. Hang on. Let me close that. That might consider it being open. Okay, let me try it again. Export to that file and replace it over the currently open one. Okay, so we are going to go back to square one. Okay, one second, bear with me. So we are going to our unmodified file. We're going to have to replace more files than just the one, because we're starting from square one. Let's see. So we are now going to replace files. It should be able to just hit replace files. Replace all files and folder with this files folder. Successfully overwrote. So the restoration mod, there's a bit of dialogue at the end of the game that Ganon says. He goes on this whole tangent about reincarnating and everything that is not in the final game, but is found in the game's code. So it restores that dialogue that goes unspoken. Okay, so now I just need to export this. I will just, because it would not let me name it exactly as that, let me actually bring up my task manager and make sure it is not opened. It is not. Okay, so we should be able to. There we go. It is swapping it. And we are not going to go in and replace that same file with the other mod. And it should work because I had verified from the developer of this mod that it does work with the PC port that we are using. So, alright, sorry about that. Let us load this back up. Alright, acting as if nothing had even happened. Alright, our title screen says Linkle mod, so we are good to go. We will not have that scene restoration. We're keeping Linkle. Alright, let's go back to console. We should have no hangups. No more hangups. yeah, that should have been the issue, is that we had two mods that relied on the same file, and we could not combine the two. That in particular could have also just been a bug with the PC port. It is fairly new still, and I noticed that it has actually received a daily update for the past couple days. So it could be because I have the autosave on, and so saving between chapters could mess it up somehow. I don't know. Hear what? Oh, they're selling a slingshot. A slingshot is only as powerful as you are. I see lots of rupees in your hand. What are you talking about? That is unfortunate. Well, let's go get the slingshot. What are you doing with my horse? Excuses, excuses. Alright, let's go get this fishing rod. He apparently made it for me. Wait, no. Is it a boy or a girl? Where's she running off to? This is a house that would crash in the last stream that I did. Oh, we walked right in. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Well, let's find out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It would have been nice to have some beta restoration and some enhancements at the same time. We will just opt for enhancements instead then. We were able to apply a lot of quality of life changes that were introduced with Twilight Princess HD as well. So it's kind of a combination between GameCube and Twilight Princess HD. Similarly to our Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask streams being a combination of Nintendo 64 and 3DS. I don't know, is that her cat over there? A staring contest with the creek. Who do you think is winning? Cat can't catch a fish. Well, I don't know about that. To take a look at something. Yeah, sure. Not that grass in particular. Oh, we got gyro controls. We can't hit that from over here. Actually, we have to go all the way over here. And hit her head on the rock. Oh my god. Linkle, you gotta be careful. Get up there. I think I'm gonna try to at least stream up until we get our new clothes here tonight, or I guess this morning. I am off for 3 days, so, and that should be enough time for me to finish my welcome class at school, so it should be good. It was for the Wii U version, yes. As I said, it's a combination of the Wii U version and the GameCube version. It's actually a combination of, well, I was going to say all three, but that's only because the Wii U version kept some things from both GameCube and Wii, so. In the new hero mode, I think, it would be mirrored like the Wii version of the game. Now, when we play, yes, for sure. And these textures are actually higher definition than the ones in Wind Waker HD. Those ones, I think, were 1080p for docked and then 720 for undocked. Or was that the specs for the Switch? I think Wii U might have actually been worse than that. Yeah, that's actually the specs of the Switch. The Switch is 720p when undocked. Carry the cradle to your house. Oh, yeah, sure. Now, unfortunately, when we do eventually stream Wind Waker, although we've also combined elements from Wind Waker HD and the GameCube version, I do not know that we will be able to use the gyro. I don't know. I might be able to. No, because it's not in the original like programming for the GameCube version. And I don't think there's a PC port of Wind Waker that we could use. So for Wind Waker, we are actually going to be using, it's called Better Wind Waker, and it adds a bunch of enhancements to the game. It's both a enhancement application and randomizer, so we could randomize the game. Of course, the game we will be streaming after this is going to be Four Swords Adventure for the GameCube. But we will be streaming the version that has Tetris trackers. Now the thing is, I am not sure how we're going to be able to capture both the game and the GBA, like the GameCube and GBA screen at the same time at the moment. And trying to tell OBS to capture a specific window, for some reason I cannot get it to capture the Game Boy Advance screen, like, at all. So, I will have to do some more troubleshooting with that one. Yes, so in Better Wind Waker, we've actually already got it set up so that, you know, it's ready when we do the stream. We do have the fast sale in the game, although you do not get it the same way that you do in Wind Waker HD, because there's not programmed for you to auction for a faster sale in the GameCube one. I guess they could have modded it so you could auction for one, but rather they just replaced the original sale that you get with the fast sale, so you pretty much have it from the get-go. And there is also an option for a faster sale, which is a 4 times speed. Now, the issue is, of course, because it replaces the OG sale in the game, you will always be going fast. So it is not recommended that you use the 4 times speed. But of course, 2 times, that shouldn't be too bad. So we will be getting the fast sale from the HD version of the game still. Okay, the cat took that and came in here. I'm not sure how we get the slingshot, actually. We also have the option to, I think I'll do a poll, a community poll for this. We can have the Tingle treasure be obtained by doing Tingle's quests, like the OG, or we can have it be like the HD version of Wind Waker, where we just bomb the chest locations with regular bombs instead of having to use the Tingle bombs. Now, I think I need to get larvae from that, but I need to get some rupees. Where's a good place to get rupees here? Smashing pumpkins might ought to do it. There's gotta be a good rupee spot hidden somewhere around here. I don't want to be smashing pumpkins the whole time. Sorry, jeez. I'm trying to find some money. Get over it. He does have a point, though. We shouldn't be wasting the food like that. Psh! I think if I use the chicken, we can get the rupees. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to knock it with. We have to get the slingshot first, and in order to get the slingshot, we need, I think, was it 30 rupees? There's gotta be a way to get up there. Wait a second, what am I doing? I know how to knock that down without a slingshot. Enjoy. Oh, they aren't attacking him. Oh. Too bad, I'm gonna have to waste this milk. We got the bee larvae. Maybe I should give it to the guy who is standing out here. I don't want you to... I didn't want you to eat it. Were you crazy? Don't I sell this to get the rupees for the slingshot? I don't know why he's not taking it. I want to sell you the bee larvae. Okay, what am I supposed to do with the bee larvae? Because this guy isn't taking it. He keeps saying how nice it would be. And so I try to show it to him. And she just eats it. She's not taking the bee larvae. There's gotta be somebody who wants the bee larvae. I mean, I know he does, but he's not buying. He's not taking it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe it's not about getting the bee larvae. Maybe it's about what's above the nest that I couldn't reach before. Maybe that's what this is all about. You can tell I've not played this in forever. There is a decent amount of rupees here. Then what if I use the hawk to pick up the chicken? it would come into the frame here. Alright, that's using the old noodle. Alright, let's see. Where can I fly to? I don't know if I'd actually be able to get up there. Dang it. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Is there hot grass up here? I can grab another chicken. Wait, there's a chicken right there. But it needs to be... Oh, there's a rupee. I think we have enough for the slingshot now. There we go. Let's go get the slingshot. Pumpkin seeds. Interesting. Yeah, sure, you too. He delivered a spider. Why would he put it in my room instead of outside? Oh! He left me a stick. It's a broom with no bristles on it. Oh, okay. Just what I always wanted. I was so thoughtful. We need the lantern to go in there. Alright, let's see how the gyro works on this thing. Gotta get my practice in for that Link's crossbow training. I do, yes. It is the direct sequel to Twilight Princess, so... Unfortunately, it won't have Linkle in it, though. Let's go after them. Use a horse and jump over the fence. Come on, horsey. You can do it. bit laggy through here. You're gonna have me waste my... It says scope down there. How do I just scope? Well, looks like I can't just do that. Let me... empty this. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Oh, I have to heat it up first. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I did not mean to do that. Wait, what? I thought that was a lantern oil I was scooping up to buy. Well, yeah, it's damaging to the soul. Alright, let us try and buy some oil. We don't have enough. Huh. That's great. And he also hurt us a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, the horse does not want to go that way. Oh, it was pretty nasty. I got 50 seeds from that? Really? That's impressive. That was a lot of seeds. A play wooden sword. Yeah, it's not the same as a real wooden sword like mine. Just wouldn't get it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not so dark where, like, I can't see at all, per se. Whoopsie. There we go. No, I want to go this way first. I noticed the behavior of the Dekubabas in this game is the same, essentially, as the behavior of the early Dekubabas in Ocarina of Time. As I keep saying, for the people that keep begging for a beta restoration of Ocarina of Time, play Twilight Princess. That's essentially what it is. Alright, so it looks like we got two big targets on the map here. It essentially is what Ocarina of Time was supposed to be. Like, in early development screenshots of Ocarina of Time, apparently you were supposed to start with a wooden sword. You start with a wooden sword in this game. You were supposed to have an equipable fishing rod. You have an equipable fishing rod in this game. You were supposed to be able to use a reed whistle. You can use a reed whistle in this game. There's supposed to be a light temple. There's a light temple in this game. There's supposed to be an ice temple, and there's an ice temple in this game. There's supposed to be a sky temple, and there is a sky temple in this game. There's supposed to be a yellow tunic that drains your rupees, and there is a tunic that drains your rupees in this game. Like, everything about this game is Ocarina of Time. Plus all of the stuff that was, cut from it before the final retail release. Another thing is you'll notice, like, I think the idea of learning different sword techniques was also in early, development footage of Ocarina of Time. And, like, the little sword flip thing and, like, some of the animations used in Twilight Princess, looked like it was used from early, development footage of Ocarina of Time. Just, again, this was everything Ocarina of Time was supposed to be, essentially. So it's gonna be interesting now that there's an Ocarina of Time remake on the way, like, if Twilight Princess already included all of the cut content from Ocarina of Time, then what is gonna be in the remake of Ocarina of Time? I almost had that. And what's up here? It's probably a chest for fighting these, if I had to guess. Well, looky there. It would appear I was right on the money. Also, in Ocarina of Time, it was supposed to be more similar to A Link to the Past, and in the early story, you're supposed to, like, traverse the sewers of Hyrule Castle, all the stuff that you do in Twilight Princess. Also, that whole thing where you just hold your shield up the whole time, that was in the early version of Ocarina of Time, and they reused it in Twilight Princess as well. Also, they have pretty much the exact same, like, first 3 dungeons in Twilight Princess, which were originally supposed to be done as Adult Link, as originally Ocarina of Time, you would have played as only Adult Link. And you go through those dungeons as an adult in Twilight Princess, and it is just Adult Link, so... I will take you up on that. Okay, there's gotta be a button for scooping, because it says scoop right there, but it will not scoop. Okay, oh, that's nice. Did that. Wanna put that away? There we go. Rupees. What's that purple thing up there? Ah, it's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I believe it's the first level. Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh no. He says that like it's some kind of joke. Oh yes, that cloud kind of looks like a goat up there. What is he doing? Finish up early. Yeah, sure. Let me just touch some grass and then we'll round up the goats.
Hey.
20 of them, and you're timing me this time. Well, that's great. Oh, come on. Get over there. Yep. Sure is. Because originally, you were not going to be playing any songs on your ocarina, and, yeah, you would have used the grass, like you do in Twilight Princess, to call Epona. Like, that was its only use. But the Ocarina of Time, or I guess either Ocarina, functioned more or less the way it did in Link's Awakening originally, where you're just gonna select, like, how it shows the notes in the subscreen. You originally, like, would just select a song and it would, like, autoplay. So the Ocarina essentially would have been more like a quest item instead of an equipable item. To the mayor's place. What do I gotta see the mayor? That is correct. And then you didn't have all the Ocarina songs until Link's Awakening. It was like 3 different months. Well then, I guess I gotta go fight for the horse. First, I want to go check out the basement in my house. No. I don't think that, actually. I think I'm gonna go explore my basement, but... yeah. Gonna have a slumber party in my basement. Ooh, money, 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 money. I really have to give it to them, don't I? Although, like, he did have a wooden sword when that monkey came through the other day. We found it on the path. Having a bigger wooden sword isn't gonna do anything. Sure, yeah, I could do that. Most definitely. Alright, now I'm defenseless. This is great. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of interesting if I play crossbow training because, you know, the crossbow is Linkle's main weapon, and Link will be using it, whereas Linkle did not. Gotta go to the back. Well, looky there. Well, that happened. Oh, he's like wigging out. That shadow monster. want to save. Yes. Okay, so saving between chapters does not hang up the game anymore, so that's good. Should be a smooth playthrough from here on, except for the corrupted audio and the canoe minigame. It's gonna be something else. We'll at least be able to play through it. Just the sound's gonna be kind of warbly. Oh hey Sonic, how's it going? You did find me. I am very scary. I am very sure I want to do that, yes. If I was nice, huh? Alright, let's try getting over there then. Hey, look, I made it. Not completely, no. Excuse me. Well, that is interesting.
What will you eat? Cake. Anything you think. What? Do you mind? Do you ask?
Interesting. That is a good question. Yeah, I know. Ah, huh.
Are they coming? Us keeping to how brave it was. Do you want your face?
Well, we got those out of the way. How am I supposed to get over there? Trying to climb up. What do you think? What else would I be doing?
Anyway, what if you
That was perhaps one of the coolest features of this game. even go down there for anything. Alright, now this one I do need to go across. I hit the wrong button.
Boy, just keep being like that. Please don't be careful. Don't be good on that. Second, you wanting really? However, to read anything. Keep that glucose down. Go some antibiotics.
Alright, then I will. Oh, is this your diary? I mean, if I have a read. Is that a photo of? Oh, buddy. Oh, that's right. This is medieval times. You don't have photos of nobody.
Plus, here we go. Here wait you gone. Just my cousin. Eating so good eating. What is bread? With me cutting bread. You gone good eating.
If you say so.
I'm fair page. You need us. See, really, what you wrong with? Couch one. Really take good eating with us really good okay repair with the breast tubing from populating with couch and bread. Curate was good with okay tube. Your bread with Kitty just aren't scared cut aren't big such a poop that's sitting for it to do the big
Good point. Alright, let's go. That's where the Twilight is, over there. So I want to go this way. Oh, it's a little squirrely. Noted. Now then. So Something tells me I need to get up there.
Megan.
Dang it.
One key.
Right, right.
Ready? You want anything? You need me with two with one.
Let's go find our sword. Grab the pumpkin. There we go.
You need meeting? What do you unpack? You meeting? Tracy, what will it? Did be mad it?
Alright, let's go back to the woods. now I've met with a terrible fate, haven't I? Here we go, guys. Going in.
Have bread. Made up your bread with you need.
Yes, let's go.
You would get it there if you need.
Alright, let's go find that light. Well, that happened. Here we go. Got it. I mean, hey, that would be me if I saw a bug in my room, so... Let's get out of here. Almost there. It's the monkey.
Monkey, what's wrong with you?
Alright, we got our full garb on now. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And this is actually gonna be the end of our segment here. This has been Clucloid with Retro Age Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned next time. We're gonna be going and checking out that dungeon.